Hello, my name is Sean, and today I will be reading to you The Adventures of Herodotus. Herodotus opened his eyes for the first time and saw his mother and father standing above him smiling. From there on, he knew he was going to have a peaceful life. At least that's what he thought. 30 years later, Herodotus heard a knock on his door. His mother came down from the gynecon and slowly opened the door. Right in front of them stood His Majesty the King. Slowly the king walked into the living room with his servants. "We have not received your tributes to me in about 2 years. For that reason you will spend the rest of your lives in prison," said the king. "Please no," begged his father, but it was too late. They were already on their way to the prison. "Ugh," said Herodotus. "We have been on this wagon for 3 days." "Shut it," said one of the guards. Suddenly 8 bandits stepped out of the bushes. "Give us all of your valuables," they said. Quickly, one of the guards took out his sword and started running towards the bandits. Then the rest of the guards followed him. "This is our chance to escape," said Herodotus' father. "Let's go." Herodotus and his family all started running as fast as their legs could take them. They ran all the way to Greece. By the time they got there, their legs felt like rubber. When they arrived at their friend Icarus' house, they all collapsed on a bed. "What happened to you?" Icarus asked. Herodotus' father explained everything that happened. "Wow, sounds like you had an exciting day," Icarus said, "but you really chose a bad time to come here. There is a war going on." Icarus pointed out the window. Herodotus' mother gasped in horror. "Oh my," she said. "Just yesterday the Persians attacked us, saying they would retreat when they found 3 fugitives that had escaped from their prison wagon. And by the way, this sounds like these fugitives are you," said Icarus. "They also said that the person who turned these fugitives dead would get a prize of 20,000 drachmas. With an evil gleam in his eyes, Icarus grabbed a knife and started walking towards Herodotus. "Imagine, just by killing you I could get rich," said Icarus. Herodotus and his family started to back away. Suddenly Icarus lunged at Herodotus with a knife. "Run!" screamed his father. They ran, with Icarus close behind them. They started to panic. Then a hay wagon passed by. They jumped in the wagon, leaving Icarus behind in the dust. "Thank you for saving us," said Herodotus' mother to the driver of the hay wagon. "By the way, who exactly are you?" "My name is Agathe," said the driver. "I am the king's servant, but I do not like his ways of ruling, so I ran away from the palace. I now live in a humble shack alone. I would be delighted if you would live with me." "Why, thank you. That is a very kind offer we would be happy to take," said Herodotus. Agathe drove them to his house. When they went inside the house, Agathe showed them to their rooms. "You will live in the guest bedroom," he said. "I am sorry about all the dust. It's just I haven't cleaned this place in ages." "It's okay," said Herodotus' mother. "We are just happy to have a roof over our heads." Suddenly Herodotus saw a strange device. "What is that?" Herodotus asked. "Don't you know?" said Agathe. "That is a writing tablet." "What a strange way to write," said Herodotus. "In Persia, we always used papyrus." "Well, you are in Greece now, so you should get used to it," said Agathe. Suddenly Herodotus had an idea. "Why don't I write a book about the perspectives of Greece and Persia, and then they can understand each other and stop fighting?" "What a great idea," said Agathe. "Well, if you want to stop the war, you better start writing. For the next 2 years, Herodotus wrote and wrote, only stopping to eat and drink. Finally, one day he finished. "I'm done," he said. "It's about time," said Agathe. Herodotus walked outside. "Stop," said Herodotus. Everyone stopped fighting and looked at him. "We both know that you have been fighting, but do you even know why you are?" said Herodotus. "All of you are killing innocent people for no reason. Why?" "This book shows you the perspectives of both sides." Everyone crowded around the book. Then everyone read it. Suddenly everyone started cheering for Herodotus. Everyone stopped fighting and made a peace treaty with the opposite sides. Herodotus got pardoned by the king, and he and his family were no longer fugitives. Herodotus became a famous author and the first historian in all of Greece. He wrote a whole series of books called the Histories, and thanks to him, Greece and Persia never fought again.